I'm Mackenzie. This is my channel that you are currently on. And I know I normally post concert videos, but today I decided that I was going to do like a meeting Shawn Mendes experience video because I met him last week and I thought it'd be kind of cool. Like, I know there's not a bunch of these out on the internet. I mean, there kind of are, but like a lot of them are from MadCon, and there were a couple from like his shows, but nobody had, that I could find, had ShawnAccess VIP, and that's the kind of VIP that I have. Which, it kind of makes sense now because there was only 14 sold at a show, which I didn't know until John told me when he was giving me my wristband and stuff. Anyways, so I'm from Pittsburgh. That's 2 hours from Cleveland, which is where I saw Shawn and met him. So it wasn't like that bad of a drive. Definitely not. Like, I do it all the time to go to concerts. So I went the day of the show. I had to leave. I left 2.5 hours early, almost 3 hours early. And I got there with about 30 to 45 minutes to spare, and I was in line. I was like halfway back in the VIP line maybe, and then at 3:45 is when we were supposed to be there. A little after that is when like John comes out with Ian and venue security, and like John was checking off everybody's IDs, like, in the names, to make sure that like they got it, you know, and Ian was giving people their lanyards, and then security, like, from the venue was putting on purple wristbands on everybody. Well, then John gets to us, and we're like joking around. We're like, okay, John, like, when are you coming back to Pittsburgh? And they're like, he's like, Pittsburgh, we were just in Pittsburgh for the Taylor tour. And Mom goes, no, I mean like on a headline. She's like, because we really want to see you on a headline. And you guys on a headline? He's like, I don't know, I have no idea, because like Shawn's dates currently run to October, so that's completely understandable. And then John looks at Ian and goes, Ian, these are 2 of your special orange wristbands. And we were like, what? And Ian pulls 2 orange wristbands out of his pocket and puts them on me and my best friend Allie, who I met with. And like, my mom didn't buy a VIP package, so she didn't get one, but that's okay. And Ian like very carefully puts them on, and then John goes, okay, well, since there's only like 14 of you guys, we're gonna call you out of line. I'm like, wait, 14? He's like, yeah, 14. I'm like, oh, okay, didn't know. I mean, ShawnAccess said they would be limited, but not like, didn't think that limited. I thought maybe like 30, but. So we got pulled out of line like 15 minutes later maybe, and they made sure everybody was there before they started to move us into the venue. And they're like, wait. And my mom's like, wait, can like the moms go in too? Because like, they didn't buy VIP packages, but there were like 4 moms, and they bought a ticket to the show, but like they didn't buy the VIP, which was understandable, because like they didn't want to take it away from somebody who actually wanted it. And yeah, so John's like, I guess so, like 1 per girl. So he goes and gets them lanyards, and so like they had lanyards. I have 2 hanging on my poster over here, but whatever. And we walked over. Like, we walked into the venue, got to pick our spots for soundcheck. I was front row towards the left. Like, I tweeted a picture of it. So if you want to go click on my Twitter, I'll put my Twitter in the description down below. And we get in. I took a couple videos during soundcheck from my spot. Like, I took like 1 video maybe. I took 1 video because it was imagination, and then a 7-second clip because I figured I could post it to Vine later. I was like gonna film it. I was like, no. And then my mom took a video, 2 videos from soundcheck. Anyways, so yeah, like soundcheck, we were waiting, and I met 2 girls that had orange, like the orange ShawnAccess with me. I met 2 girls from Canada, and then I met 4 girls that were from Pittsburgh as well. And like, while we were waiting, Shawn was probably gonna come on, and like, it was 5 minutes before he came on maybe, I don't know. And then Ian starts running across the back of the pit. And I looked back and I was like, Ian, where are you going? Like, I didn't say it very loud. And then one of the other girls from Pittsburgh, Emma, she just goes, Ian, where are you going? And he stops. And he's like, what? And like, starts to keep going. And then she goes, wait, Ian. And he's like, he looks and she goes, what are those? And he was wearing like Nikes, I think. And then he just like looks and goes, what are those? Back to her, and keeps like, starts to go running. I'm like, Ian, they're Birkenstocks. Like, that's what she was wearing. And then shortly after that, Shawn came on for a sound check. And like, right when he walked on the stage, we all like yelled, sing Imagination, because Jake, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, you might, he was the one who got Shawn to sing Imagination, and he's like been wanting him to sing it. So we got him to, like, well, he originally wasn't going to do it. He's like, I don't think, he's like, what'd you say? And like, we told him, And he's like, I have to make sure I keep the same show for everybody. And then he went and did Stitches, which there's a video of on my channel. And then, like, afterwards, we're like, please sing Imagination. And he's, like, talking about how he, like, doesn't even think he remembers it. He doesn't have it fully worked out acoustically yet. And then he does it. He did the first verse and the first chorus. But, like, that's enough. That's where Something Big was supposed to be. But that's okay. And then, he did Life of the Party, which I have on my channel as well. It's sideways. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's like that. But it is. And then we, he's like, okay, let's go take some photos. So people started moving over to where, like, we were just gonna have to line up, because, like, you could kind of tell. And John was like, wait, and then he gives us the ground rules, and we start walking over, so, like, the line, and they went, wait, orange VIP's over here, and I was like, oh, okay. And there were probably, like, 4 people in front of me. There was, like, a girl and her mom, like, it was just, like, the girl and her mom, like, there, like, she didn't have, like, a friend with her or anything. And then there, I think, were, like, maybe 2 or 3 girls from, like, the Nashville squad. I don't know, like Mallory maybe and somebody else. I don't know who it was. Sorry. So they were in front of us and they go get their pictures. And then I walked up to Sean and I had, like, made us the friendship bracelets. And I was like, hi. He said hi. And then I was like, so I made us these friendship bracelets and I figured we could, like, show them off in the picture. And he was like, okay, yeah, definitely, we can definitely do that. So he's like, awesome, you know, like, I don't even remember exactly, it was, like, something like that. So, like, I help him get the bracelet on, and then we get to, like, pose to the picture, and, like, we put our arms around each other, like, did this, and squinched up our faces, and, like, mine doesn't look super squinched up, but whatever. And, they took the picture, and he said something, like, I gave him, like, a half hug, and I started to walk away, because, like, I didn't think, like, I need to hug him, like, even though I really wanted to. I love hugs, so, like, I went to walk away and I grabbed the camera and I grabbed my poster, and then I was like, they were like, wait, you need the, like, my friend Allie got her picture taken on the camera too, and Sean just, like, giggled at me a little bit, like, okay. So I gave the guy the camera back, and the other thing I heard him say to my best friend Allie was, oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday! But, like, because she said it was her birthday, because that was, like, her birthday present for me. And then we went to go get back into the pit to, like, pick our spots for the show. And they were like, Jackie Lee still has to sound check. We're like, oh, okay. So, we went to, like, go let her sound check. And we, like, they were like, back up past the merch stand. And we're like, oh, okay. So that's, like, when I got my merch, I got this shirt, which is, like, it's, like, the football style shirt. Because, like, it has these. And then the back says Mendes 98. I don't know if you can see it in my mirror, maybe, or not. But that's what I got. And then I got the tour shirt one that, like, says Shawn on the front, has the picture, and then the back has the dates. And then they called the oranges out of the line again, like the orange wristbands, and they said, John comes over and he goes, okay guys, like, this is, like, I know you guys are probably going to want it, I don't have, like, a special viewing area, and I know you guys are probably going to want to go straight to, like, the front of the pit, and you guys get to pick your spots first. Like, I'll make sure you guys have your spots, and then I'll let the rest of the people in. And but if the pit gets to be too much, which I know it can, and I'm like, yeah, because sometimes it all gets a little too much. So, like, I'm fixing my hair. And he just, like, stopped and looked at me and goes, anyways, like, your home base is this party deck up here, and your moms will be up there if they choose to. I mean, like, they're going to be let in, and you guys are the only people allowed in there. And they're like, oh, okay, but the pit was, like, fine. There was, like, no pushing. So then he sent us back in the line, and then they pulled us out again to go pick our spots. And originally I was gonna go to the left side again, but then I just saw that, like, the right side was much less crowded, so I ran over there. And there's, like, a girl, she was clearly saving spots for somebody else, like, that had regular VIP, like, you could tell. And I was like, are you saving spots for somebody? Like, I asked her straight up, and she's like, yeah, and she's like, is that okay? I'm like, yeah, that's fine, because, like, I have girls that have regular that can come in behind me, like, so if you don't mind. She's like, yeah, that's fine. So everybody comes in, there's no pushing, like, we were all good. Then they start letting generals in, nobody pushed. And, like, if somebody did push, you told security and they went and got them or told them to stop. So then Jackie Lee comes out. She was awesome, she was phenomenal, and she was just so good live. Like, her vocals are unbelievable, and she is just, like, so sweet. And then we waited a little bit. People were, like, jamming out to the stuff on the that they were playing, like we were all dancing around a little bit, and then we look up and there was like a girl dancing in the stands, like straight up. You can go search it on Twitter, I'm sure you'll find it. And then Shawn came out and we were like, yes, like, we were so excited. I took like 20 pictures, maybe the entire show. Like I really just wanted to enjoy it. And I probably will post like a couple like 1-minute video clips on my channel that I took during the show. That's like all I took really. And then my mom took some videos from up on the party deck. But she's like, I'm not very good at it because I get too focused. I thought they were good, but whatever. And yeah, Shawn was absolutely amazing during the show, and like he makes eye contact with everybody so much. Like he really makes sure he looks into the crowd. I remember like he looked at me and then he looked down over the barricade and looked at my wrist and saw my wristband, like my bracelet. Even though he took his off, somebody else gave him a bracelet during meet and greet, but he took it off. Which is like understandable because it might be kind of hard to play guitar with bracelets. I know like playing piano is, so. And yeah, so he like looked at my bracelet and like smiled, and then he like kept playing and everything. But then he goes off the stage and then comes back on for Life of the Party, and people like were leaving. I don't know why you would leave before he did Life of the Party, but whatever. And then he does Life of the Party, and then he goes, okay, can I take a picture with you guys? And then people start leaving. He's like, wait, come back, you're gonna miss the photo, come back. And it was like adorable. And he did the picture. You can see me in it. Like I'm to the left, like like when you look at it, I'm to the left in the front row, and like my bag's over the barricade, and both my hands are up. One hand's a peace sign, and the other, like it's holding my phone, and the other one's a rock on sign. And yeah, then Jeff came out and started to like tear down the stage, and security was starting to like get everybody out of the back. Like they took some of the people that were at the front to go like around the back and start clearing people out. And I had asked the one security guard that was right in front of me, can I have his set list when they give it away? And he's like, no, because I'm not going to be able to get it. But I'm like, I knew they were going to give it away. Like it's kind of obvious that they're going to give it away. And then Jeff came out and handed the set list to somebody, the other security guard, because the security guard I asked had left, and I was like, really? So I didn't get that, and I didn't get any guitar picks, which was a little upsetting because like I really like I like to have a collection. I have 2 Hunter Hayes ones and an Austin Mahone one that like they used. Well, Hunter's guitarists used the 2 Hunter ones, but the Austin one, Austin actually used during his acoustic set the first time he was in Pittsburgh with like on his headline. And yeah, I didn't get that, and I didn't like they threw his water even though he didn't drink out of his water bottle. Like it was completely still unopened. Like yeah, because he drank coffee I think during the show. I don't know. So then they like cleared everybody out of the pit. I went and reunited with my mom. That whole fun thing. And then we got in the car, and I watched a couple videos. I started crying. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I like came home. Like I was almost home, and we went to like Eaton Park, which was a Pittsburgh kind of restaurant, like Pennsylvania thing, I think. But it's like they're open 24 hours. Almost every location's open 24 hours. So like I got like I don't know. I think I got dessert, but like, it was like a little snack kind of thing because I was like really hungry after the show. I hadn't eaten since like 3 that afternoon. And yeah, the next morning I woke up with horrible PCE, but that's how that happened, and this just did not work. That's been okay. Anyways, if you like this video, you can like let me know in the comments, please, because if you want more like meeting people experiences, I met Michael Clifford last year in August in Detroit. I met Austin Mahone last year in Pittsburgh. I had VIP for that. And then I met Fifth Harmony like 2 years ago. Like I met like a couple other small artists, but like if you want to like hear any of those, like let me know in the comments, as well as you can like tweet me anything. I'll put my Twitter in the description. And if you like the video, obviously give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel, or you can just go look at the YouTube videos that are on there too, because there's what other videos? I have a couple concert videos from Shawn, and I have like a couple from DigiFest, and I have some from One Direction last year, and yeah. So if you want to look at any of those, let me know. And if you maybe want like some One Direction videos from like on the road again tour, I might be able to get you some because I'm seeing them on Sunday, which is like 4 days from today. So yeah. And if you watched all of this, thank you for watching. Bye!